Hey, what is up guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have Azumarill in Generation 2. Now, Azumarill, as we checked out at the end of the last stream, it's a Pokemon. That's for sure. So if we take a look at our stats, we've got 100 HP, which is pretty solid, up there in Lapras tier. We've got defense of 80 on both sides and offense of 50 on both sides and 50 speed. So I was trying to figure out what strategy to do with this Pokemon because we do have a pretty decent array of moves, although most of them are special based. And I got to thinking, what have I done that's very similar to Azumarill? And then I got to thinking, well, it's very similar to Lantern here. Now, of course, Lantern got stab electric moves and stab water moves, and Lantern, it also had more special offense and defense and more HP. However, we have something that Lantern didn't have. We have got the fast level up group, and Lantern had the slow level up group, which means we could arrive to Red if we did the same amount of training. As you can see, we got there at level 67. Well, what's another fast level up group Pokemon that we just recently did? Well, we did Ariados. Ariados got to Red at level 75. So, we don't exactly have the good moves that Ariados had, nor did we even have the attack stat that Ariados did. So, we're not going to be one-shotting nearly as many Pokemon as Ariados did. So, if I were to make a prediction, I would say we are going to fall in between Ariados and Lantern, which, let's be honest, is half of the leaderboard, so we could fall anywhere. But something that we do have that both of those Pokemon don't have is Belly Drum, and we can have that the whole run. Now, Belly Drum is going to be a really interesting move because it brings you up to +6, so it's like 3 Swords Dances all in one, but we lose half of our HP. So it's a, I can't win, let's go ahead and use this move kind of move. So, now what? What are we going to do with Belly Drum? Well, another little interesting thing we have here is we also have Rollout, a move that gets stronger and stronger as we go. So if we can combo Belly Drum into Rollout, then we honestly could have an attack stat of Donphan. Now, of course, we're not going to have the, well, Donphan had, I think, like 130 attack, like was way up there. So when you had a rollout starting at 130 attack versus a rollout starting at 50 attack, the +6 almost makes them equal starting places. But, you know, with Donphan, I think we second tried or third tried Red. So it is very possible we can just go ahead and Belly Drum rollout all the way through Red. Now, here's the difference. I don't exactly know how Belly Drum works, per se. So, for instance, when we first start the Red battle, we're going to have to fight the Pikachu. Well, if we use Belly Drum, we're not going to survive a Thunder. It doesn't matter what our special defense or our HP is, we're not going to survive a Thunder from a level 80 Pikachu. However, one thing that I don't know is, does Belly Drum max out your attack stat, or does it add +6 to your attack stat? So, if Pikachu's going to outspeed us. We have 50 speed. We're not outspeeding Pikachu. Pikachu, if it hits us with Charm and we go up to Belly Drum, are we going to be at +4? Or are we going to be at +6? Because we're at +6, then Belly Drum just negates Pikachu, basically. Now, of course, Pikachu gets to go first next turn, so Pikachu could still manage to hit us with a Thunder, but I think we could survive. That is hard. That is very hard now that I think about it, because Pikachu's still going to attack us next turn. It's rough. I think one of Pikachu's charms is probably going to have to miss. Regardless, I think what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to pick up a bunch of extra moves just in case we want to pivot our strategy away from Belly Drum. I think we're going to hold Belly Drum on our moveset the entire time because I still want to try and defeat Red with Pikachu, or with Azumarill. I think it is definitely possible, but it is going to be hard. Yeah, there's not much else to say. So if we take a look at the rest of the moves, we've got Surf, we've got Ice Punch. So we've got everything we need all the way up to Red, pretty easy. Surf, Ice Punch, Rollout, and Belly Drum will probably be our moveset for the whole game. Oh, Return. Return. What am I going to do with Return? Oh, you know what? I'll teach over Ice Punch with Return. And... Oh, no, never mind. I'll re-pick up Rollout. Never mind. What am I? I'm stupid. I'll just pick up Rollout, which is northeast of Goldenrod, southwest of Sudowoodo. So I'll pick up Rollout, so I'll have Return. I'll have, Return, Ice Punch, and Surf the majority of the run. And we'll just hang on to Belly Drum. I don't necessarily think Belly Drum will come in handy too many times. Like, you would think, oh, hey, why not consider using Belly Drum on Steelix? But if you really think about it, what else are we going to do? Like, Belly Drum's not going to affect Surf. It's just going to lower her attack stat by a lot. And who knows, we might actually not even be able to beat her. Although I do think there is a pretty good chance. Heck, we could even probably beat her with Mud Slap if we really, really wanted to. Because we're not going to probably put Mud Slap on our final moveset. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. Belly Drum definitely puts a weird dynamic on the run. But there wasn't a whole lot of other moves to pick from. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Oh, nickname. I knew I forgot something. I always forget something, and it's usually the nickname. So let me go ahead and take a look. I don't think there were too many nicknames on Azumarill. I don't think Azumarill is a very popular Pokemon to be playing, honestly. All three of my choices weren't very good to pick from. Peekaboo. Bowie. Okay. Okay, you guys win. I don't get it, but you guys win. I'll do Peekaboo. Alright. Just make sure. Okay, yes. We've got shiny settings on, so we should be good. And we don't have to start the timer until after we have given ourselves the egg move, so no worries here at the start either. Alright, our name is there at the beginning, so we have the right ROM. Alright. Mother, just go right through. Alright, I don't actually remember which Pokemon it will be. I believe it's the middle one, because I think the fire one is usually on the left. Obviously being Chikorita being the rival's Pokemon. Alright, so be it. Peekaboo it is. I don't necessarily get it. I assume it has something to do with being a mascot like Pikachu, but I didn't grow up with this reference. Alright, and let's go ahead and change Tail Whip to Belly Drum. There it is. Alright, move is now set, and we can start a timer. Alright, fingers crossed, guys. Starting with... Oh, hold on. Let me pause the timer once again. I knew there was something I'd forget. Give me a moment here. Front end. Azumarill, I think, is just straight up water type. So that shouldn't be too much of a big deal to change. Stab wasn't working properly. Alright, I'm actually just going to start the whole run over again. And this is Azumarill. There we go. Darn it, I knew I'd forget something. I always forget something. Alright, so let's restart. Start our timer over again. Fast. Yep, all that stuff is good. All that stuff is, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. No big deal. You know, didn't make it 1 a.m. For those of you who don't know, why would you want it to be 1 a.m. On Sunday? It's because on Sunday you can get Return, which is the strongest like overall attacking move in the game, and making it nighttime allows you to get Curse, which will increase your defense and increase your defense and attack at the cost of your speed. All right. I kept saying no, Professor Elm. As you guys can see, Professor Elm does not take no for an answer. He's real adamant about you helping him with his Pokemon experiment. He's a real go-getter, except for in the anime, when he seems like a real pushover kind of guy. All right, and Tail Whip is now going to be Belly Drum. There we are. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to start. And Stab is still not working. Fantastic. I know why it's not working. Now it's working. If you're wondering what I did, I just refreshed the overlay. All right. Belly Drum is right where I want it to be. It's in the spot that is not very used, the third slot, because I actually cannot see myself using it the whole run, except for the very, very end. Right. Okay. Let me just catch up on chat in a moment. All right. Pika Blue was the name that the community gave Marill Sprite was leaked. Well, all assumed that it was an evolution of Pikachu. You're welcome to the history lesson. Ah, okay. No, I think what happened was, Game Dev, you just kind of typed one sentence at a time, and Speedrunner decided to be more cordial and put it all in one message, so I didn't have to read 3 messages in a row. All right. Level 7. Boy, not level 7 yet. Okay, now we'll be level 7. We want to try and be level 7 for the rival, just because, why not? Oh, that's also a funny joke. Why not? Why not? The Pokemon. Alright, and we should probably have no issue when it comes to the rival. We'll just go ahead and hit him with some tackles. Shouldn't be any sort of issue whatsoever. Of course, I'm going to start off with Growl. Yeah, I was never a person who paid attention to magazines and whatnot. Although after the fact, there is this interesting channel I've already shouted out on the channel many times, called, oh crap, hold on, what? Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Did you know gaming? Did you know gaming comes out with all that stuff that was reliving your childhood, what's it, Nintendo Magazine from 1998 said that this game, and then they go over all the rumors and stuff. Love that channel. Great channel. Okay, can't even one-shot a Rattata. That's fantastic. Okay, well, let's just, we got to get through. We got to get through this. The Hoot Hoots are not really probably very experience rich. And also, right, I probably didn't even need to buy those now that I think about it. That was Randomizer teaching me the wrong thing to do. Don't need to grab Pokeballs. Professor Elm gave me 5, and I'm probably not going to need 5 as long as I'm not going to one-shot the Pokemon, and I'm most likely not going to one-shot the Pokemon. I can't even one-shot a level 2 Bellsprout. Or, Hoot Hoot. Don't worry, though. Youngster Mikey, still one-shot sweep. Water gun. Such a weak move. Unfortunately, I do not get an upgrade from water gun for quite a little while. I want to say headbutt is my next upgrade over water gun, which is not fantastic. So I guess I want to ignore these guys because Bellsprout are kind of hard to deal with for water types. Let's see. We get Bubble Beam at 25, which is probably too late. By the time we get to 25, we'll probably already have Surf by then. Headbutt. We probably won't have Headbutt for very long either. Alright, HP not looking good though. It is certainly not looking good. I also did not pick up that extra berry. So we have a potion, I guess. And we'll probably use the next potion after this battle. What's nice is I can trust the overlay completely because we have the same attack stat as we do special stat. So why wouldn't I trust it completely? Also, I think this might be the first time I'm ever doing this, but I think I have to save in front of the Sage. I don't know if there's a guaranteed chance I win. Especially when he starts out with a growth like that. Oh, ow, that hurt. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, well, you know, the save was worth it. The save was certainly worth it. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and use that potion, and we're going to start off with a belly drum. Oh, and you started off with that. Great. Okay. On the bright side, our overlay does say +6. That is nice. And you know, we finally used belly drum. That's all anybody ever wanted. All right. Now let's go ahead and escape rope. Obviously, we need to heal. We don't even have a potion to our name at this point. Oh boy, and we're going to have to heal after doing these battles too, because we also still do not have a potion to our name. And it's not like we're going to be one-shot sweeping these Pokemon either. Don't shiny Pokemon just add additional minutes to the run? They do, for the shiny animation, but also because they're harder. Because most trainers do not have very high DV values, and to be a shiny Pokemon, you need to have 10 in all DV values except for attack. And generally, attack can be like, I think it's like 0, 3, 5, 10, and 15, something like that. So that makes pretty much all the trainers harder because they don't have 10 DVs in most of their stats. They generally have less. The only ones that with more than 10 are generally red in the Elite Four. So for the most part, it actually makes the whole run harder by a very, very minuscule amount. Like maybe 5 in every stat, you know? Maybe 10 in every stat. Probably not 10 in every stat because they were not 0 DVs. They were like, you know, like 3 or whatever. Alright, we want to grab the Poison Cure Berry. Although, to be fair, I think when we end up going through Lance... Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and Pokeball. Bellsprout. Perfect. First try Bellsprout, which made all those Pokeballs that I bought just completely useless. But anyways, back to the Lance thing. I think what we're going to end up doing is on turn 1, we're going to Belly Drum. And then we're just going to roll out Lance. Oh, but we're not going to... that is... Okay, you know what? We're probably just going to have to buy extra Ice Punches. Yeah, I don't see any other way. We're just going to have to buy some extra Ice Punches. So that way we can keep roll out and teach Ice Punch. That's... No, because, I mean, Ice Punch is still very valuable for Lance himself. I don't know. That's going to be an interesting decision, because holding on to Belly Drum makes the run just that much harder. We're going to be battling most trainers. Not all of them, but most. Just because we are going to need the levels by the end of the game. Our attack stat in both special and regular are 50. So every bit of XP generally helps. Except for these wild Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use that one Repel we managed to pick up earlier. I forget if this guy is a Machop or not. Okay, good. It's just Nonix. And then the other guy's got like 3 Geodudes. He's actually kind of worth battling. The other guy down here's got, I believe, 2 Magmars. Oh, wait. I think we just recently did a run where we found out he had 2 Magmars in, I think, Gold and Silver. But maybe not Crystal, or it might have been the other way around. One of the versions, he's got 2 Magmars. Might not be this one, though. Either way, we're gonna talk to him. Didn't need that Great Ball, though. We're not catching any more Pokemon for the rest of the run. Actually, I take that back. We are catching Pokemon for the rest of the run. We are catching Krabby. So the Great Ball's fine. We're fine with that. Alright. Alright, we actually got around that guy, which is pretty nice. Did I just pick up... Oh, yeah, I can learn Swift. Okay. I was a little worried there that I picked up Swift for no reason. But yes, we want Swift. I know there's the defense curl rollout strategy and all that, but let's be honest, we are not we are offensively challenged. We don't exactly need that. Or Psyduck, yes. We are going to be buying repels though, so I don't so generally the only time I ever really see those Psyduck are if I managed to not catch a Bellsprout. In this run, we did catch a Bellsprout, so we don't actually need to catch the Psyduck. So we'll be catching the Krabby. Boy, rollout is not going to be very effective this most of this run. I think another trainer we might have a good chance against using rollout might end up being Whitney. We can use Belly Drum followed by rollout on her Clefairy, and then the rollout will probably continue on to the Miltank, where we will most likely one-shot it because of our +6 attack, followed by being a second rollout, possibly a third rollout. Because I don't think there's much damage Clefairy can do to us. Also, I'm not sure why I'm like spamming Water Gun here. We do have the attack badge boost based on the badge there in the bottom left-hand corner. So if they have the same amount of power, then the attacking move will be better than the special move. But of course, you know, then there's Pokemon like Coughing that have worse special defense. So, you know, Water Gun would have been more effective. Alright, so Kurt healed us. We got ourselves our Lure Ball. I think these bugs are generally going to be pretty weak to roll out too. So that won't be too shabby either. Just don't want to get poisoned. I have only a Paralysis Cure Berry. I will have to literally leave if I get poisoned. Whereas I do have a berry and a potion. Great. Maybe I could still win without it, now that I think about it. Or with the poison. If you really think about it. Assuming the rollout chain continues, like, what can any of her Pokemon do? And plus the one-shots, you know, they cancel out the poison. It's worth an attempt. I don't want to waste like 15, 30 seconds healing. Plus, I mean, like, what's it going to do? Tackle us? It did. It did tackle us. All right, third rollout. Now, fourth rollout. Please don't miss. Do not miss this one. Yes, there we go. Didn't matter. Didn't need... It was all good. We didn't care that we were poisoned. In fact, we can probably continue rollouts on the rival as well, because the rival is going to start with Ghastly, followed by Zubat, followed by Chikorita. So, you know, those Pokemon are either weak or neutral to roll out. So they're still good. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost forgot. Want to get some escape ropes while we're here. I think 10 of them is what we need after, like, all the rare candies we pick up. Unless, of course, we can learn Dig, which we cannot. Actually, Dig would have been a pretty good option, too. All right. Roll out, miss. Roll out, miss. Sure. Okay. Luckily, we can't be paralyzed while being asleep already. Oh, look, a rollout missed. Fantastic. That's what you want to see. Luckily, not punished. That could have gone a little worse, though. Certainly a little bit worse than I thought. All right, repel, move that to the top. We do not need anything in here, nor do we need that max revive. Actually, hold on. We're buying multiple ice punches. We should get the max revive just to sell. Oh, can anybody confirm if you can sell charcoal for 4,900 bucks? I actually don't remember if you can. It might be worth... I can go back for... Okay, for 4,900 bucks, that's worth it. Why is it worth... Oh, it's this guy. Just because the punches I think are $3,000 a piece, so it's worth it to grab the charcoal there. If we're gonna be buying multiple punches. I think they're $3,000 a piece. All right, headbutt. Don't need Swift, I guess. Oh, look. Headbutt is broken for some reason. Fantastic. Oh, look. Headbutt is misspelled for some reason. I'm curious if that is, if that's the mapper or I don't... Why is headbutt misspelled? I wonder who did that. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's misspelled in the mapper. Does anybody want to note that down for Scott? Headbutt is spelled wrong. Someone needs to write that down that the crystal mapper's got headbutt spelled wrong. Someone, I think it's either Scott or Flame Sage. I think they both do crystal. Oh, that's funny. I'm using the official one too, like not even using Speedrunner's custom one. Like this is the official one. Oh, that was funny. The other nice thing about rollout, well, assuming they all hit, is that it saves you on PP. Because the chain keeps on going. All right. Okay, so it's just a YML problem then? Feels bad. We want to talk to this guy because he's got Growliths that we could probably easily take down with Water Gun. Okay, I had just gotten an email and looked down and I saw my Bellsprout was out there. I'm like, what in the world just happened? By the way, we're only level 22. I know the fast level up group is actually kind of slow at the very beginning. I didn't know it was this slow. So we cannot go pick up. We can't go pick up return just yet. Looks like we'll probably have to pick up return after the, what's his name? After the flower shop girl near Sudowoodo. Alright, we got ourselves a coin case. One haircut. Battle these two guys. Alright. For some reason, I thought Rollout would be pretty decent against Magnemites, but I guess the steel typing must resist rock. Yep, it must be steel because Voltorb is not steel type, and Rollout just went to 30 power. I don't want to miss any opportunity to use Rollout, but of course, you know, when you miss like that, then it makes me look stupid. But, you know, saves on PP, saves on hopefully time when there are a lot of Pokemon on the team. Oh, hold on a second. Nope, not the name, not the name raider. All right. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. All right, we also still have to pick up the Abra and Kenya. So it's $100. Got ourselves Abra, so now we can teleport back to this Pokemon Center, which I am fairly sure I healed at. I'm not 100% sure I healed at. Grab Kenya. Because we're going to be battling all the trainers on this route. Hopefully I brought... Oh, I think I have the one super potion. Great. One super potion for this whole area. Luck. Yay. Okay. Wow, Water Gun is not bad for this area, though. One of these trainers, I believe, has a Diglett as well. Alright, Headbutt. Oh, wow. Pikachu with its weak defense still managed to survive a Headbutt. Good job, Pikachu. Alright. Well, there are 2 Pokemon left on this team. Maybe... Oh, great. Great. Plus 2 rollout. Not good enough. Oh, great. And the Juggler. He is also facing me. Good. One shot. Bubble Beam. Right when we wanted it. For the next Magmar. Alright, this guy's got all Voltorbs, so... this will be interesting. So we're probably not going to be one-shotting the first Voltorb with Rollout, but okay, well, it was level 2. So now they're all going to get stronger as we go through the higher level Voltorbs. So it will increasingly be able to one-shot the rest of the Voltorbs. All right, this guy should have Growlithes just like the other policeman. Looks like it's just a policeman Pokemon. We'll actually be picking up an item that will be fairly useful here. I don't know exactly how often it will come up, but the Quick Claw can be useful at times. It did help one time against the Gengar in that one run that I don't remember much about. You know what? We could probably go ahead and face this guy too. I know he's got 3 Psychic Pokemon, but I believe we should be able to handle them no problem. Almost the one shot. Wow, you got the confusion too. Wow, how nice of you. Good job. And I believe this guy's got, I want to say Tangela Nidoran? Tangela. Okay, just Tangela. Headbutt. That is not good. Okay, but you know what? That's the last trainer we're battling, so we're good. We're good. I was wrong. That is not the last trainer we were battling. There is one trainer here that is guarding the rollout. Rollout TM. Oh, wait, I already have one. Oh, I guess he's not guarding it very hard. All right, we are level 27, so we can now pick up... Well, can we pick up? I don't know. Technically, we didn't teach it any moves, so it might not be. But we did get a haircut, so I guess that's good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and sell some items. Revive. Charcoal. All right, go ahead and buy the 3 ice punches. We'll probably do. I don't think we'll use 3 ice punches, but it's worth grabbing. Alright, now when do we want to teach the ice punches? Obviously, we're going to be upgrading Bubble Beam to Surf. We'll be upgrading Headbutt to Return. Rollout is the only other move that can be taught over. So, like, when do I teach over Rollout? Rollout has been actually quite good. It's okay, speedrunner. Don't worry about it. Oh, I already forgot my own strategy, too. Feels bad. Well, if we lose, we're going to use our own Rollout strat. It was faster than us. I did save, right? That's too far. That's too far. I'll put the reset in. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now we'll save. I put in the reset. Don't worry about it. Still counted as a loss. All right, let's start the rollout chain. Wow. Dragon Rage. Solid move. It was not a speed tie. We were just losing. That makes sense. Our Pokemon is slow as dirt. Claire's Gym? That is a good call. That is a good call. I'm going the wrong way. Talk to her first, then talk to her sister. Now we have the squirt bottle. Technically, that could be a shortcut. I did forget to battle this trainer, but that's not a big deal. Sorry, just... Gotta remove... No, it's not a challenging thing. It's like I just lost, like, what, 10 minutes? 5 minutes? If I didn't rewind there? I could move the button further away. But I like having the button. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but unlike some of my other hard runs, I have been skipping a lot of the trainers. I think it's a lot more valuable if I think I can beat. So one of the problems with bad Pokemon is, where do you think you need to add the training? And generally, the place that you want to add the training is Lance. But the thing is, I actually think we have a really good matchup with Lance. So I want to add the training, if I can, to add it in the post game. So if I add it in Kanto, I'm battling a lot more level 30s, which will help the XP value. It'll also help the speed too. Too late to the live at our local bar having beers. Where did the first reset come from, and how's the run going so far? Our first reset came from... Our first reset came from Bellsprout guy. The Bellsprout guy from the Bellsprout Tower. His Bellsprout used growth on turn 1, and then it just managed to Vine Whip us to death. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Oh, Oh, hey Nathan Rita, welcome to the stream. Bellsprout guy. Oh, that's so funny. You can't make that up either. Let's see. That's why it makes it a challenge, because you're horrible at remembering to save. I used to actually be a lot better at remembering saves. I became a lot worse at it over time. But I'm not gonna lie. I know you're like, you're making that comment like all funny and whatnot, like, oh, you should make it harder on yourself, to make you remember harder. Trust me, that's not what you're going to accomplish. What you're going to accomplish is you're going to get me to quit the game, like, entirely. You're going to get me to quit Pokemon altogether if I don't have that rewind button. And I'm not even like joking either. Like, sometimes those resets are so far back, like 10 whole minutes back, that makes you want to quit the whole run entirely, and sometimes makes you question your decisions on why you're even playing Pokemon. So I understand it's a fun and game thing to say, but trust me, I'm not removing it. I was staring right at the escape rope. Do I still have HP? I think I've got some HP. It's not a lot of HP. It's probably enough HP where I can battle the first 2 trainers and then come back to replenish my surfs. Oh yeah, trust me. Right. I mean, sometimes I rage hard enough where I give up on things straight up. It's a really nice quality of life having that rewind. That's why when Speedrunner, I had seen him use it once while he was practicing. I knew that I had to have that feature, and it's been a staple ever since. And honestly, it's been making things go a lot better too. I can only remember a few of my really early videos, but at one point I think I lost the exploding hiker on one of my videos, and I got set back all the way to Surge. I seriously contemplated just straight up stop solo running, and that was like a year ago. It was like one of my very early videos. Alright, I have contemplated using rollout here, but I think Surf is just powerful enough where I could probably 2-shot most of them. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Oh, Quick Claw! Quick Claw for the win, guys! That is the second time the Quick Claw has ever saved me, because I was certainly going to lose. Or at least I had a 60% chance of losing by getting hit by another Hypnosis. Oh, love the Quick Claw. By the way, I think Surf is probably going to be good enough for Jasmine. I'm not sure if it's like the best move to be using, but it's certainly good enough. And I do plan on skipping a lot of training, but some of the training I do think is necessary. It's not like there's a lot of hard gyms in Kanto. In fact, quite frankly, the majority of them are all quite easy. But I do, in fact, still need to be able to beat Jasmine and Claire. As far as the rest, the Elite Four is actually going to be a little difficult too. Normally, I just can like sweep Will very, very easily. Normally, I have a super effective move on most Pokemon. Today, I don't have a super effective move. And normally, when we did our last run that I said was very much like this one, Lantern, we had Thunderbolt or we had Spark, I think, and those would have been at least super effective on Slowbro and the Zatus, so that would have helped. But we don't have any of those kind of moves this time. Like, we're gonna have to beat the Slowbro by just straight up like hitting it with Return or hitting it with Surf, depending on which one's gonna be better. Now we need to go ahead and pick up our own Krabby. Make sure to grab the good rod over here. Make sure to grab the super repels. Like 30-ish of them. Alright. Pack and good rod. Not even a nibble. Not even a nibble. Can I stop a rollout chain? I don't think I can I? Like, once the rollout chain has begun, I can't just, like, stop it and throw a Pokeball, right? Didn't matter. We're good. We got the Krabby. Thankfully, all those great balls we pick up earlier in the run all work out just fine. Oh, our PP's not looking great. Right. I figured I couldn't stop the rollout chain. I couldn't remember stopping the rollout chain because I wanted to change moves at some point. I don't remember which battle it was. On the bright side, if there is a Pokemon that's like really bad and you want to avoid having a hard time, Johto is definitely the place to use it. Because once you start seeing like level 20 Pokemon, you're gonna not stop seeing level 20 Pokemon for just about the whole game. Like, level 20 Pokemon are just everywhere in this region until you get to like Claire, and then things start to amp up to 30, and then you don't stop seeing Pokemon at level 30 for the rest of the game. Like, all the trainers in Kanto all have level 30 Pokemon. Alright. Escape rope. We're gonna need to teach some stuff. Alright, cut. I understand we've already taught cut. It's just force of habit. Strength. Or sorry, surf. Strength. I understand we already had a Pokemon with surf as well. And then Krabby will also be for Whirlpool at some point. Let's use our last regular repel, then we'll move to the super repels to the top. Okay. Return honestly has not been very kind to us. The majority of battles, Surf has just been better in like every way. Obviously not these water Pokemon, but in general. Even though we have a badge boost in attack. We'll get the special badge boost, though, after we defeat Price. Seeker Potion. You can start to see now Rollout is finally beginning to just be a little, what would you say, old? It's becoming less useful as time progresses. Aw, that was a solid Thunder Punch. Congratulations. It just wasn't good enough. I'm also wondering if I should consider buying some healing items at some point. It seems like a lot of battles I go in where normally I'm one-shotting Pokemon. I'm not obviously one-shotting them, and I am running out of healing items like quick. I think I have one Super Potion at this point. Alright, well, we're not going to be using Surf on Poliwrath, so I think we'll probably be fine with the one Super Potion. I don't think we have to go back and get our PP or heal. I think we'll be fine with this setup. Actually, hold on a second. Belly Drum. Return. Return. Yeah, there we go. That worked out. I was a little worried. I think that battle was probably going to end up being easy no matter what. But I think that just made it, like, easy. Because I don't think there was a lot of chance that Chuck was going to be using too many good moves against us with Primeape. Or at least one that would finish us off from there. Oh, crap. I think that item over there that I just passed up was a super potion. Really? You gonna be like this game? Is this a super potion? That one's a super potion. I don't know what that other item is then. No mart, unfortunately, to be buying healing items from here. Alright, move the super repel to the top. The first item was an Ultra Ball? Okay. Well, then that's good that we missed it. No! Oh, this is a Magikarp guy. I believe he's got one Gyarados, but, I mean, it doesn't... It's level 10. Other than that, it's just all Magikarp. Oh, wait. Why did my brain think he had only one Gyarados? I guess a level 10 Gyarados is kind of like a Magikarp. It does only have Thrash. Rare Candy. Elixir. We do not need Hidden Power because we already have Ice Punch. Alright, fly. No. I like having my fly Pokemon second in my party because I fly a lot. Nope. Making minor movement errors today. Alright, level 30 Gyarados. Okay. Thrash, it's whatever. Lance is going to heal us at some point, so I'm not too worried. I think we should probably just be able to rely on Surf for the most part from here on out. Alright. When does he heal us? Is it the very beginning? Like, I think it's right after these 3 trainers we're about to battle. So, alright, that was weaker defensively. That one was also weaker defensively. Yeah, start of the next floor. That's what I thought. So there are 3 battles to do here before we get our PP back. Grimer. Oh, Grimer probably would have been better to use Surf on. Alright, this guy's got Magnemite. If only these Magnemite were I mean, I guess this Magnemite, it does help me get a good idea of where I stand against, let's see, who else is Magnemite? Jasmine's Magnemite. So, the fact that we were able to one-shot those Magnemite with Surf gives me a good feeling that we should hopefully be able to one-shot Jasmine's Magnemite. Because if we don't one-shot those Magnemite, then we're going to have quite a problem on our hands. Also, another little thing that I am slightly worried about is when we do eventually get to Lance, I'm going to try to use the rollout strategy. I want to see how much damage it does. It'd probably do almost no damage, I would assume. But then after it does that, we get a second rollout because, hold on. We get a second rollout because, what's her face? Lance always starts with a Rain Dance. Ice Heal, don't need Ice Heal. We'll see. but I'm more worried about the Steelix. We do only have 50 special attack, but then again, we are leveling up like very quickly. So that is also nice. I also kind of have Smeargle on the brain. Smeargole's got 20 in its attack and special attack stat. Why? Why am I just making brainless, stupid errors today? But yeah, Smeargle's only got 20 in the stat category, whereas like, you know, what? I want to cry. That's like a minute right there. Backtracking twice. Oh, that is true. Water does resist steel, and Steelix uses Iron Tail as its like pretty much only damaging move. So I guess that is something. All right, what am I gonna do? What do I have to do to make myself play better today? All right, I'm sitting up. Let's try and pay a little more attention. I do have to go to the restroom a little bit, which sometimes messes with my judgment, but generally that only messes with my judgment for when I play darts. It always makes me a little bit, you know, like non-easy. Doesn't what have sunny day? I mean, technically, I guess Charizard and Venusaur and Red have sunny day, but I'm not really worried about Charizard or Venusaur. I'm mostly just worried about Pikachu and Pikachu, Espeon, and Snorlax. Oh, Steelix. Oh no, you're a different person. That's all right. We're about to get there. Steelix has sunny day. What? Well, we're about to find out. I mean, we're real close to fighting against the Steelix. That seems really odd if it does. Boy, I have been skipping a lot of training. Yeah, that was really stupid. Or smart. Smart depending on how you want to look at it. Maybe I do need the XP. Don't need Swinub XP though. Really could have used, you know, evolved Pokemon XP. At least Shadow's more entertaining than I am. All right. Still got 11 surfs to go. Not that I've ever really lost against Price, but you know, better be safe than sorry. Especially after that one earlier. Just slightly out of range of being able to take these down. Alrighty then. Alright, well, now we're about to find out if we can defeat Jasmine or not. With Surf. Should be able to. At least I didn't battle that guy or that guy. Gotta love staring at the word Pokey in center. Alright, Let's do this. Definitely, we're not belly drum roll outing. That would be crazy. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. Damage rounding threshold. All right. Crit. You know, we'll take a crit. Looks like it'll have been a 2-shot. So, you know, that was all that worrying for nothing. All right, now we got the rockets. But before we do the rockets, we've got not Cherry Grove. Violet. Super Repel. Honestly, I'm not really sure which moves to use the PP ups on. I just grabbed it to grab it. I don't necessarily need any money at this point in the game. We are not going to be... What are they? We're not going to be able to get Ice Beam because we have picked Sunday and not Wednesday. Alright, we do have a handful of Ethers, though, so that's good. Hey, Shadow. Shadow's just kind of like giving me a stare. It's actually kind of funny. I can look at my monitor and see what Shadow's doing, even though I actually can't really see what she's doing from this point of view because the white thing that she's sitting on is kind of blocking the view. Oh no, my repel wore out. Whatever shall I do? Ah, yes. Let's buy Blizzard. Fantastic idea. 5,500 coins. That is over 110,000, I think. No. Is it 105,000? Yeah, I think that's it. Seems kind of pricey. Also, I have not pinned how much money I have on my game hook. On Generation 1, I have my money pinned as like one of my last slots on game hook, so that way I can see what kind of money I'm sitting at. And you know, in a run like this, where, you know, 105 grand, knowing if I have 105 grand available to me is valuable information, maybe I should have it pinned. Oh, that's fantastic. So I can't one-shot the Coughings. All right. So we'll switch over to Surf. I guess I could, in theory, ether the Surfs. I generally like to ether the returns because I usually keep return in slot 1. I really wish I could escape rope out of here. What am I doing? Alright, by the way, I have updated XML for gold silver. I probably didn't need to heal since I had all those ethers, but I think I had taken a little bit of damage at one point. Well, that's fantastic, game dev, that they display the wrong values. You know, when you start from scratch like that and use a completely different format, you're bound to get a lot of things wrong when you have so many things. Well, generally when I'm streaming, like it's a lot easier to read the most recent comment than read down because I can't remember where my last place was. But I mean, yours may be updated for Generation 2 XML, but mine is certainly not. And I can't use yours for quite some time because you've got so many things that probably are not going to allow it to run yet. Although I would take a what would you call it? A very rough version of it. Like, I don't care if you don't have like special defense or all the badge boosts or the move type boosts. Like, I don't care if all that stuff's working or not. No, thank you. We don't need Rain Dance. Well, I mean, you know, these would be stretch goals, you know, but what's better than having something that is just kind of meh, like my current setup, is having something that's extraordinary and doesn't work fully well, because it's still going to be better than meh. I mean, don't get me wrong, my current setup, it took me a really long time to start, but I always knew it was not going to be like the final end game setup. All right. Well. Only one more trainer to go, and the whole boring rocket portion will be done. By the way, level 49. Pretty good. We haven't even done all of the Indigo Plateau training, which I plan on skipping none of. Always want to grab that. TM. Now that the rockets are done, we can head east, where I probably should have had more PP available to me. Got that. Now the PP up. We cannot afford to take an iron, unfortunately, according to my setup, so there's no point in grabbing the iron. Grab rest. Right over here is the iron. We don't need the iron. I think over here is a protein above me, but I don't need a protein. But I certainly could use the PP up. Alright, set the heal location. I'm going to attempt to beat Claire. What? What? Oh my god, I am I wonder how many of you guys were thinking, you're not done with the rockets. What are you smoking? On the bright side, we can still fly there, so it wasn't a waste of time. we just like, you know, had an intermediate, we had a little, what do you call it? We had a little hike, you know? We were just trying to go a little sightseeing. Yeah, the rockets, we were getting bored of seeing all the rockets, so we went sightseeing a little bit. Boy, we have not used rollout like the entire, like, since like Miltank. Houndour. Houndoom. And I forget what the third one is. Coughing. Alright, we should also consider picking up the pink bow because we might need the pink bow for Claire. If we're like, you know, just that close to two-shotting or one-shotting. I actually have no idea how much damage we'll do. I know Surf is not going to do very much because it's resisted by the dragon type. Alright. Guess we'll get a good idea and see how much damage we do to Dratini. I mean, we should easily one-shot, I would hope. Yeah, alright. Now we'll see when the Dragonair comes up on the bottom floor. I wish there was kind of a Kingdra to be able to battle here in the gym, other than, you know, Claire's Kingdra, just to see how you stand up. I mean, of course, there's this Seadra, and then there's the other one with the horsey Seadra. But unless you have a dragon move, like, it has no weaknesses. One of the most overpowered typings in the entire game. And rollout is not going to be effective against Dragonairs because rollout Dragonites don't have, or Dragonites have flying typing, Dragonairs do not. Great. Been paralyzed. Fantastic. There's still one more trainer to go. I have a full restore, and I plan on using it after this trainer. Just need to actually beat him. Which apparently didn't happen. I have a full heal. Yes, okay. Yeah, I always pick up the full heal in the rocket. What would you call that area? The rocket power plant kind of thing? Like, what is that underground area with all the rockets called? Great, great. All right, all right. A lot of damage. Okay. Full restore. Ether. This is going to be rough. I'm sure I could have done it with Ice Punch, but I want to hold out on rollout for Lance. I want to see if there is any sort of chance I can outspeed Gyarados, and if I can outspeed Gyarados, maybe I can get a rollout chain going on the whole team. Oh, it's a good thing it missed that smoke screen. Rocket hideout. Is it really just called hideout? Because, I mean, you know, rocket hideout is another area in the other game. It's just such a non-creative name. Oh, yeah, I haven't healed. Oh, wait. Did I beat her damageless? Interesting. What is the final time prediction? I did say it at the beginning of the run. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. I did say, I said it would be in between two Pokemon on my leaderboard. Alright, so let's see. It's ally / friend. Okay, that wasn't even an option. Training or strategy. Anyone. Love. Both. Alright, so we do in fact have to grab a Dratini here because we did not get a Psyduck earlier. Alright, yep, yada yada. Go ahead, give me Dragon Breath. Tell me how good I am. Make sure I grab that Dratini. Go ahead and just teach it, you know, if I can manage to menu properly, teach it Waterfall now. I believe I still have the Super Repel going. Max Elixir. And Escape Rope. Get a call from Elm. All that good stuff. Now we're going to go fly back to New Bark. Talk to Elm about Master Balls and how cool they are. Heal because he's got a Pokemon Center right there for some reason. Apparently my Repel was still going. I was actually just kind of taking a chance that it was still going. Grab the rare candy. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap. I almost forgot. I almost forgot about the 2 rare candies. Alright, rare candy here. Okay, apparently my thing ran out. Sure. We're about to head to some more water, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, escape rope. Now fly to Olivine. Just start as close to the wall as we can. You know, apparently forget that woman exists. Maybe I should just consistently start battling her, because then I can just hug the wall. Interesting. That guy's not a trainer, or maybe I already battled him. Alright, we need to teach Flash. Oh, wait, we've already taught Flash. To Bellsprout. You know, because Bellsprouts are real good at lighting up dark spaces. Escape rope. Alright, now we can go ahead and fly back to Mahogany. Oh, you're right. I could have grabbed them after the league. My brain just didn't function right. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to battle everybody. Alright, Bulbasaur. Would have been great to have Ice Punch for Venusaur. I figured I'd one-shot those. And I figured I wouldn't have one-shot that one. Alright, I have 1 Super Potion. So, fingers crossed, we can just kind of, you know, beat up on all of these guys without that just 1 Super Potion available. We've already taken more than 50 damage. But there is also a heal a little bit down the line. Alright. I actually have no idea how well we're doing. I feel like I've, what do you call it? I've played so poorly up to this point. All the training I've deferred to the post game is not going to be that much time saving at all. Because I think I was close to like level 58, possibly even 60 by the time I made it to the league with Ariados. Because I have skipped a lot of trainers. Ah, yes, Quillfish. Oh, look, Pin Missile. Something was wrong with Pin Missile. 36. Wow, level 36 is actually kind of high. Most of the trainers in the post game don't even have like 36s. They're mostly like in the 33, 35 range. Except possibly some gym trainers. I believe last stream... No, it wasn't last stream. 2 streams ago, Speedrunner had mentioned that a trainer exists in the post game that does in fact have level 40s. I want to say it was in Surge's gym, but I'm not 100% where he was. It was close to that area, like we were in that general vicinity, because we were mostly in the same place the whole game. Golduck. Oh, congratulations. Oh my god, we got confused. Thank god we still were able to finish it off. Do I even want this max elixir that's over here? I probably don't need it. But then again, I did forget to pick up one other elixir at some point. The elixir right before Ice Cave. I forgot to pick up that one. Alright, well we can't learn Earthquake, so there is no point in grabbing it. Surge's gym leftmost trainer. Ariados was level 62 heading to Will. Wow, okay. Well, it looks like we're about to be 57, so we cut out 5 levels of training. So we need to add in, hopefully, 5 levels of training in the postgame. Or at least that's the thought. Alright, well, I don't foresee, like, any of the Elite Four being particularly hard, but you really never know when you have a pretty weak Pokemon. We do still have the Quick Claw enabled. That could possibly be swapped out for the Pink Bow if we really need to. Okay, well, at least our defensive stats are going to be pretty decent. Unlike Smeargle, whose stats are just awful, we've got pretty decent defensive stats. So after practicing so much with Smeargle and being so scared of having like low stats, you know, I generally forgot that, hey, if I'm at a really high level and at least I have decent defensive stats, then that might be all I need is the defensive stats to just get enough time to get the win. Because we didn't one-shot any of Will's Pokemon there, except for, I think, the first Xatu. But we survived quite well. Alright. Surf's doing quite well. I like Surf. Oh, yay, I've been hit by Toxic. Yay, now Crobat's going to use Double Team, right? It did use Double Team, and it used another Double Team. Thank you so much for hitting that game. Thank you, RNG. I appreciate all that you have bestowed me right there. Alright, we should be fine. Oh, you dug a hole. Fantastic. Good for you. You did all of 12 damage. Fantastic. Good job. Oh, your special defense is, like, a lot higher than your defense. I actually did not realize that. I actually thought they were relatively close. And your special... Okay, and you're about the same. I should have used Surf. That was a little stupid. I don't think it would have made the difference, though. I think Surf probably would have left it, like... just a wee bit. Alright. Alright. I think we'll still be pretty good here, too. Now, of course, the Sand Attack or the Confuse right here could suck. Alright, we did slightly more than half. We got hit by a Sand Attack, which is not ideal in any sort of way. Then we got Paralyzed. Now we are Sand Attacked and Paralyzed. We were not going to one-shot, which, you know, I did not think we were. Gengar, probably still not going to one-shot. Oh, and now we're being hit by Curse. Oh, heck no. We missed. So we have to one-shot. Okay, and you know, or it's just faster than us and it gets to finish us off without even having the chance of figuring out if we were going to hit it. Oh, thank you, Faith Attack. You just made this a lot easier. Without Sand Attack, I know this is going to be a lot consistent. Oh, and what do you know, a critical hit. So this is going to be super easy. Doesn't even matter if you use Curse. Oh my god, Surf is now down to 0. Okay, I was wrong. I was very wrong. I don't think Houndoom's going to be that hard, but... Okay, yeah, Houndoom. No problem. Also, we are faster than Houndoom. So it was the paralysis that was holding us back. Did not expect that. Oh, don't worry, guys. We had Repel out, though. We were fully protected from all wild Pokemon while we were in the league. Don't worry about that. All right. This decision all depends on how much speed Gyarados has. Okay, Gyarados is pretty slow. All right, Belly Drum. Flail? What? Flail? Why would you use Flail? You always start with Rain Dance. Did Belly Drum mess with its mechanics? Like, it always starts with Rain Dance. Sure. Nice. Nice. And we don't even need a powered up rock rollout for Charizard. It's just 4 times effective. Yeah, there we go. We're happy. We're real happy about that. We're also about to find out if using the rewind breaks this game too. We already know it breaks the other game, but we're about to find out if rewind breaks this one too. Because I don't remember rewinding on any of my other versions. Restart. Where are we? Okay, well, rewind doesn't break the original. It only breaks the speed ROM. Alright, let's go ahead and fly over to Olivine. We are not going to be purchasing Blizzard. We could come back to Blizzard, though. Yeah, I was good. I think I mentioned on the stream that at its very best was Aridos, at its very worst it was Lantern. So I believe that time was somewhere between like 140 and 158. So we've got a pretty decent margin to work with. 148 though would be like a first try red. It looks like, or 140 would be like a first try red, because it's gonna take us possibly like 20 whole minutes to get through the post game. I'm also curious if I really should consider add post-game training. I think for Ariados, we might not have even used our rare candies. So maybe we just don't do post-game training and, you know, we use our rare candies if we think we need them. I think the last several runs we've done, we've just not used our rare candies. Also, I just healed an extra time there. I don't think I needed to. Alright, this will probably be one of the harder gyms, especially since we're doing it first. We don't have any super effective moves. Well, you know what? We could have taught Ice Punch, but we're just not. I think there'll be a low enough level that we should be fine. At least until Erica. But then that's only one battle. Oh, that does not instill confidence. Level 35 Vileplume survived? Oof. Executor is going to be a problem later on, especially for Blue. We didn't use the rare candies in Ariados. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and skip the post-game training, and we'll just add in rare candies if we need it. Or, not add in rare candies, but use rare candies. But yeah, Lance definitely was not like as scary as I had envisioned. Honestly, neither was Jasmine. Maybe our Pokemon is a little bit more underrated than I thought. Aw. That was so cute. You did so much damage to me. That was a 2 times effective Mega Drain. Well, I still plan on picking up, was it Curse, Protect. Is there anything else I need to pick up? I've already picked up, I've already picked out Rollout. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else I have to pick up at this point. Just those two. Alright, up, down, down, left. Should easily sweep these. We're not even weak to psychic types. Oh, you survived. That's not good. I did not even heal. Okay. But luckily... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know, Espeon is more defensive than Alakazam. Alright. Right, up, up, down. Alright, we've stepped foot in Celadon for just a tiny moment there. Celadon. Cerulean. Oh, man. Can we get around her? We cannot. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get around Magnemite guy later. Probably not, but there's always holding out for hope that we do. Oh, the teleport trick. Hold on, I screwed up. We don't want to have to walk through that whole area again. That will be annoying. Heal there so we can teleport trick later. And you know what? The Super Repel still held, so we're good. All right. Now let's go take a look at that shady figure that one guy just talked about right now. He's near the gym. Oh, there he is. All right, now we're gonna go bug Misty because she's not doing her job, and you know she has apparently a social life, but you know you can't have that. You are a gym leader. You are dedicated to your craft. You cannot just have a social life. You know, if you want to have a social life, you put up on the gym open like 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. or p.m. You know, you put hours on that gym. You don't just close all willy-nilly. No siree. That is not acceptable. Except for emergencies, of course. But she didn't put a sign up. She let a rocket walk into her gym. She let me walk into her gym. You know, I could have stole some stuff. In fact, I did steal something. I stole the machine part. It wasn't theirs to begin with, but I took it. Ugh. Alright, I probably want to use more surfs here. I think I could probably not heal and just go right into the battle with Misty. Oh, right. I can't heal. Duh. Not allowed to heal. If I heal, then I can't do the teleport trick. We're going to miss out on that guy's nugget, unfortunately. Also, like, did she just tell, like, these guys, you know, hey, I'm going on a date, you know, let's go ahead and just take the day off? Like, is that what she told them? Like, in fact, I would think, hey, guys, you need to work overtime because I'm on a date. Not take the day off. Hey, Shadow. Shadow did not budge. She is out. At least for the time being. Oh, hey, I heard you needed this part. Thank God I found it. Alright, now we're going to go fly to Saffron. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get around Magnemite guy. Not even a little bit. It's alright. I know that guy probably thought he had a shot. He had a bunch of electric types against my water type, but unfortunately his electric types didn't know any electric moves. Take a look at the last move set there in the top right hand corner of the screen. It didn't even have an electric move. What are you trying to lock on with? Sonic Boom? Oh, funny. I thought you said one of these were going to be level 40. I mean, don't get me wrong. 3 electrodes is probably pretty decent XP. We'll know on the next iteration of the overlay. I guess I misheard. Look at this. We are almost level 70 already. We still have 3 more gyms to go. That are probably going to be a level apiece, I would imagine. 4 more gyms to go. Actually, we have not defeated Fuchsia either with Janine. I tried to get, like, I tried to land on the exact place and accidentally landed 2 spots early. Alright, 3 drill. Let's get around 3 drill. We did. Gonna need those surfs replenished. I said in the randos, Pokemon trainers are all over level 30, and there are 4 of them, and most trainers in Kanto have, like, 2 Pokemon. Okay, that does make sense. Clearly I just misheard when you said 4 Pokemon, then my brain immediately thought 4T. Oh well. You know what's weird? I prepared so hard in this run. I grabbed 3 ice punches. I grabbed the extra rollout TM, and I didn't even end up using any of them. I really should. Around Claire, you know, I should have had ice punch. I should have had ice punch for Erica as well. And I should be teaching rollout like back right at Lance again. Oh, no. Hold on. That didn't make any sense. Oh, well. You guys got my point. I actually think Electro gives good XP, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm not using my Gen 1 overlay, so I don't actually know. Although, to be fair, they gave over 1,000 XP, which is generally pretty good. But then again, my Gen 1 overlay doesn't say XP yield. It just says how much XP. And I think we're working on adding that. And by we, I mean game dev. Oh, right. This isn't the randomizer. What am I doing? I'm talking to him immediately. That is stupid. He's probably like, what do you think you're doing? You don't have all the badges yet. Who do you think you are? That area is too hard. I don't care if your Pokemon's level 69. I don't care if you have 10-ish rare candies. Oh, Double Slap is broken? Okay. Double Slap and Pin Missile are broken still. Oh, and Headbutt, but that was a misspell. Alright, we have Surf, so we don't need to save. Yeah, it still sucks to think about a Jinx still having Double Slap at such a high level. Alright, hug the wall. My Super Potion may still... Yeah, there we go. If you hug the wall, your Super Repel might still be active. If you just go beeline it right from Blaine's Island right over there and hug the wall in both directions. You hug the wall to the little island and you hug the wall post the island. You will run out of your Super Repel right as you're like touching ground or right at the end of the water. I pretty much just hug the walls throughout the entirety of the water. Did I ever use any candies? No. I plan on using the candies for red and red only. I wonder what my Ariados time was. It was close to 140, and it's starting to look like that's very, very possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still have to pick up Curse, and we still have to pick up Protect, but for the most part, we're there. This battle could be a little difficult, though. Especially because of the Executor. I may want to consider using Belly Drum, but I do not outspeed, so Belly Drum could be horrible. Ooh, a crit. Nice. Actually, a lot of his Pokemon will outspeed. What am I thinking? Okay, well, it doesn't look like I have much of a choice. Belly Drum it is. Wouldn't it be funny if Pidgeot decided to use Mirror Move and Belly Drum and then outspeed me and hit me with something really strong? Or, you know, I just outspeed it. Also, interesting little dynamic here. Belly Drum plus Leftovers equals replenishing HP. That's actually a cool mechanic. You know, I don't exactly lose half my HP. You know, now I just have some HP to recover. And unlike Poison, you know, you don't take poison damage at the end of the turn, but you do, in fact, get Leftovers HP. So Protect. Protect could be a very cool strat. No, not Saffron. Celadon. There we are. Exactly. Belly Drum plus Protect. Very good strat. Oh, guys, that TV. Guess what was on the TV? We'll never know because it said it's a TV. All right, now let's grab TM17. Our third floor. You know what? Let's also pick Rain Dance up. There we go. Rain Dance. All right. I think we're ready. We just need to talk to Oak now. Yep. Now we can head over. You know, not to Pallet, though. To Viridian. Why do I do this to myself? I have 18 super repels. Why do I feel the need to go through those 10 spaces without super repels? Alright, we're going to heal here so we can do the repel, so we can do the teleport trick with the last rare candy. Alright, teleport. I needed like to go 2 spaces. Alright, Bellsprout, Flash, Super Repel. Okay, so the little belly drum strategy that we have is a little scary because Pikachu is obviously going to outspeed us, which it does. It hits us with Charm, and we don't even do half with Return. All right, so now let's try belly drum. Will we go from -2 to +6? Let's find out. We do. We do go to +6. Nice. Yeah, you go ahead and try and use Reflect. I'm going to go ahead and start my rollout. Okay, well, that sucks. Unfortunately, Pikachu is not going to be an easy matchup. Feels bad for that, though. Thunder does about half. Took in Sunlight. Alright, unfortunately, it's going to outspeed and take me out. Yep. Alright, so Pikachu cannot hit me with Thunder. It is just... It cannot. It has to not hit me with Thunder. That's an instant reset. Luckily, we just barely outspeed Venusaur. No Reflect. Perfect. All right. What about Return? One shot? Okay, let's just return the whole way through. We don't need rollout. Just Return. Yeah, Flamethrower doesn't do much. 138. I think that definitely beats Ariados. We didn't even need rollout the whole game. Oh my god. I almost want to redo the run just to use Ice Punch. Also, not to make those mistakes everywhere. Oh, man. Wow, did not even need rollout after Lance. Honestly, probably didn't even need rollout for Lance. Also, did not need the rare candies, but, you know, I didn't expect to need the rare candies. No, we're not going to redo it because I have got some Smeargling to do. I plan on doing just a few attempts at Smeargle. Probably something to hopefully get me in the top 20. But, you know, I'm not expecting like a top 5 finish or anything, but just something. But anyways, have a nice night, guys. I appreciate it very much, and I will have the schedule out tomorrow for you guys to take a look at. Bye.